What a great day here at Rosemount High School, inaugurating its Arts-études program, the first of its kind in English schools here in Quebec. We'll be talking to many guests, including Montrealer local musician Jordan Sugar. Let's talk to our special guests. So Lino Bottino is the principal here at Rosemount. Thanks for being here with us.
My pleasure.
Congratulations on the amazing program.
Thank you.
Yeah, tell us a little bit about it.
It's been a long time coming. I mean, Rosemount has a long history of having the music program here, but it wasn't really a music program. So it was more of an after-school activity. And this new designation that we see behind us here is really the government letting us know that we're legit. We get credits for completing the music program after 5 years here at Rosemount. And I mean, there's nothing better as a parent myself and as a student knowing and getting acknowledged to the fact that all the hard work that we put in the music program actually pays off in terms of credits. So at the end of the day, it's really a great program that we're trying to make accessible to everybody.
I wanted to ask you more about that. Tell me about the accessibility of the program.
So one doesn't need to have a music background to get into the program.
Okay.
We're starting it off in secondary one at like grassroots. So I mean, you have to have a passion for music, a love of music, or maybe an interest in music, and that interest can then blossom into going into the full-fledged Arts-études program, which spans the course of 5 years and get full accreditation. Or I mean, if you just love music, you get to enjoy music on a regular level. So there's no real requirement for it, and the cost factor is very minimal because one of the ideologies behind the program is make it accessible to kids, all parents, so that everybody can try it, not just someone that has the money to get into a program like this. Because some of these programs in some schools cost in excess of $400 to $600 a kid. And our cost is very minimal. I mean, it's just the cost of the entrance for the school, which is $125. And the music program itself only costs $15 because we're only using the $15 to buy the music books. So very accessible.
Talk to me about the importance of music at school in 2024.
Being a musician myself, having been in music since I was 9 years old, I think what it gives you is it's something that you take for the rest of your life. It's one of those things that you never forget, just like riding a bike. It gives you a sense of accomplishment. It gives you a sense of responsibility when it comes to being part of a team, part of a band. It's really something that is unique, and I think that for myself, something that's universal in this world are two things: food and music. And for me, having this program in music really opens the kids up to everything because we will be touching on world music. So they'll get to see different flavors of music throughout the years as well.
And where do you see this program eventually evolving?
Well, we would like to have it part of the curriculum at the school. So basically, if we look at like an English class, in secondary one doing poetry, instead of just doing poetry, we would be looking at maybe creating lyrics for songs, and then those songs can be given to the music students and then turned into vocals. Or in math class, when you look at the value of notes and understand how that works in fractions and beats and so on and so forth. So in other words, making music more of the literacy factor within the school in the core subjects as well.
Yeah, so you'll stop hearing, "Sir, when am I ever going to need this math course?"
Exactly. It makes it more relevant because it's a need to know, not why I need to know.
Congratulations on the amazing
Thanks so
course.
much. Appreciate it.
So we're going to talk to a student in Sec 2. Hey, Ganira.
Hey.
Thanks for joining us.
Yeah, thank you.
So we're talking about music. Tell me what instrument you play.
I play trumpet.
And have you been playing trumpet for a long time?
No, I've only started last year.
Okay, so you started learning here at Rosemount.
Yeah.
Wow. Tell me a bit about the process of learning trumpet and how that is for you.
Well, first you learn about the musical stuff, so the notes,
Okay.
how to read notes and everything, and how to sight read. And then you learn how to play just 3 simple notes.
Okay.
And you start moving on to little pieces of songs like Mary Had a Little Lamb.
Okay.
And eventually you just learn more things. You just keep adding things
So
on.
you're building blocks.
Yeah.
Why the trumpet? It's interesting.
Well, my 2 siblings play trumpet.
Okay.
And it just seems like a fun instrument.
Yeah.
And we got to, before we got to pick our instruments, we got to try out the instruments. I feel like the trumpet just really stuck to me.
Really? What other instruments did you try out?
We were only able to try brass and flute instruments. And I tried flute, but I was very unsuccessful.
Okay.
And I tried trombone, actually. I tried trombone and
nice.
I think baritone.
Okay, so your siblings are into music, so you come from a little bit of a music family,
Oh,
right?
yeah, all my siblings. I have 5 siblings, and
Really?
they all
And
come from...
everyone plays music.
Everyone did music.
So tell me what music means to you. It plays a big part in your life.
I like music. Music is a part of my life because, well, it just surrounds all of us. It's everywhere, and it gives you a space to be creative and express yourself a lot.
How do you feel when you're playing your instruments?
I feel happy. I feel joyful, and like if I'm angry that day, you could just push more. If like be more calm and peaceful.
Totally.
You could just express yourself however you want through it.
And is this something that you'd like to pursue and build on and learn more instruments or get better at? And
I'm not sure. I like taking the opportunities I have, so I feel like I'd want to learn maybe more instruments, but later on once I perfected the trumpet.
yeah, and there'll be many opportunities in this new etude program. Tell me what, and you've heard a little bit about it, but tell me what your thoughts are on that.
I think it's great that's not just an extracurricular activity, and we get credits for it, and it's a great opportunity to, if you want to become a musician, and go into it later on. And I think it's great because school's not for everyone, so it's great that you can have more music classes to go through that.
Amazing. Well, thank you for joining us, and
Okay.
good luck in your future music studies.
Thank you.
Thank you. Melina Catalino is the arts consultant here at Rosemount High School. Thanks for being here.
Thank you for having me.
Tell us a little bit about what you do at the school here.
So as of now, I am considered the Arts-études music consultant. So what that entails is that I would be the liaison between the government and the school, as well as the school board, with the administration and the actual program itself, just to oversee that it adheres to the program regulations, as well as just overall student academic achievement, student support, and teacher support as well.
How will the Arts-études program take it up to the next level here at Rosemount?
Before, the courses were generally extracurricular. Students were coming after school to have band rehearsals and programs.
Okay.
Because of the Arts-études program, we now have a period 5, which was once a period 4. The Arts-études program allows for more funding, as well as just a different level of expectations for students, as well as within the program. So we are held to a different standard in terms of repertoire, but also allows for students to have more time with their teachers, therefore more time to progress on their instruments.
So what's their day going to look like as opposed to a regular day?
So a regular day, well, it depends. Right now we are on a 9-day schedule,
Okay.
so before they would have seen them a certain amount of time, that may have actually somewhat doubled. So there's some classes that will see their teachers and they will be playing on their instruments
Okay.
twice in a day.
Tell me, we know how important it is. Tell me just how important it is for students and high school students specifically to have a strong education, if they want it, in arts and specifically music.
Well, we know first of all about the statistics that being in a music program or just playing a musical instrument will progress your learning, improve your math skills, your comprehension skills, but there's more to it. In this program, it allows students the opportunity to tap into something they otherwise wouldn't have the opportunity to do so, but also allows them to build on things that you will learn in a team sport, but in an expressive way. For example, like just overall communication skills, working with others towards a beautiful finished product. And it is emotional, like I said. So it helps to build a very well-rounded individual.
Congratulations on the amazing program. Jordan Sugar is joining us.
Hello.
Hey, what's up?
Not much, just doing my thing.
So Jordan is an EMSB graduate. You went to Edinburgh, right?
Yes, I graduated from Edinburgh back in 2015.
And so was music part of your life back then, or?
Yes, it was definitely a part of my life, but it wasn't as prominent as it is now. So I was I'm pretty sure they had a band there. Maybe not. Maybe I'm mistaken in high school, but I always did the talent show and I played the drums. I wasn't a singer then. But yeah, since I was 3, I played the drums, and then guitar and piano came later in my life, and then obviously singing only came in about 2019, 2020.
Cool.
So
I'm going to ask you, everybody wants to know what you're up to lately, but
Yes.
I just want to start by, we're talking about this music program here at Rosemount. Tell me what a program like this would have done for you if you were in high school at this moment.
yeah, it would have been for sure a stepping stone to where I am now. It would have helped my musicality skills, my vocal skills. I probably would have had more time to practice, and it would have been a place for myself to get outside my comfort zone and really be creative and have music as a bigger part of my life, other than just a class I had twice a week for an hour. I probably would have been more advanced with my knowledge in terms of music, but yeah, it's a great program, and I'm super happy that music brings people life, and that's my new song that's coming out, Feel the Rush, that music brings life. And I really believe that, so I'm happy it's finally being showcased to the world in that light.
Okay, cool. We'll talk about
Yeah.
Feel the Rush in a minute. What advice do you have for current high school students that want to get into music and get their foot in the door?
Yeah, just really believe in yourself, stay true to who you are, don't take no for an answer in terms of people saying you're not good enough or you can't do this because it's too hard of an industry. People are always going to tell you things are impossible, but it's truly not. And everything is possible, and never say never. And if you believe in yourself, anything's possible. So just post, get yourself out there. Don't be shy to just show yourself and be you, really.
I can't wait to hear the new single.
Yes.
Can you tell me about it a bit?
Yeah. So I wrote Feel the Rush in an hour.
No way.
Yeah, in the summer.
Okay.
Just was sitting down and it came to mind. I wrote the lyrics and the melodies, had everything down, and then Feel the Rush, I knew it was something that I've been wanting to write for a long time, and I'm happy that it just came to me so quickly. I'm sure that's why it came so fast, because I've been thinking about it forever. But I had an opportunity to write a song, and I went for it, and it's called Feel the Rush, and it's a very inspirational, upbeat, empowering song that basically just brings really what I love about music so much, that it brings us life, it brings us joy. You feel a rush when you hear a song, even if it's an emotion, a sad emotion, a happy, it brings you something. So
Cool.
That's what this song's about.
I can't wait to hear it. Thanks for joining
I'm
us
so
on the
excited.
podcast.
Thank you, Mark.
Take care.
Thank you, guys.
So Nick Doyon is the consultant for arts education here at the EMSB. What a great day we're having here at Rosemount, eh?
It's amazing.
Yeah.
I love it.
Yeah, talk to me a bit about what this program means, not only for the EMSB, but for the school and for the students of the school.
Well, this is great for student engagement. I mean, these students are really like into the arts, need a way of expressing themselves, and sometimes they're not able to do it in the traditional ways. But you can see from what we saw this morning, the concert. I mean, these kids have a lot to say, just what they can produce. I think that, and also a music program like this, will really help students becoming a little bit more perfectionist in what they do. So whether they become musicians one day or not, it's still going to help them in their everyday life on being, on dealing with routines, dealing with different, changes and stuff. So I think it's going to be very beneficial for them and for everyone.
How has music become, as it should be, so important now in 2024, whereas back in our day it was almost non-existent, right?
You mean in
schools.
education, right?
Yeah, in education.
because, I think we're realizing now how important it is in the development of the child, the student, the teenager, the arts in general. And you're right, when I was a kid, our music classes, we just get to play with blocks and do rhythms, which is nothing wrong with that. But we're discovering how much more important are the arts for the development of our students to help them become more well-rounded. And also, if you look at the program, there are 3 competencies, and one of them is called appreciation. Appreciation is a way of developing critical judgment and being able to talk about what they hear or what they see if it's the visual arts and how they feel about it, what it reminds them of, and make some cultural references. And it helps the student to make links between a whole bunch of different subjects.
I was going to say, it prepares them for the world in different ways, right?
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, it will, definitely.
All right, thanks so much for joining us.
Well, thank you very much.
Thank you for joining us, and thanks to our guests. If you'd like some more information on the Arts-études program, it's rosemountmusic.com.